If you think you'll just get a slap on the wrist for OUI in Massachusetts, think again. The biggest consequence, besides possible fines and even jail time, is losing your driver's license. But how long will that suspension actually last? A few months, a year, maybe longer? And it's not a simple answer. It depends on a number of factors, and in some cases you might be able to fight it. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly how long OUI suspensions last in Massachusetts and what you can do about it. I'm Mike Contant, a criminal defense attorney here in Boston. I help people charged with OUIs protect their rights, their records, and their driver's licenses. Most people think they'll get their license back once their case is over. But here, the RMV can suspend your license even before you see the courtroom, just from failing or refusing a breath test. And if you don't act quickly, that suspension can last for months and even years. In Massachusetts, OUI license suspensions are based on several factors. The first being your blood alcohol content level, or BAC. If you blow a 0.08 or over, your license is suspended for 30 days right off the bat. The second factor that could affect your license suspension is refusing the breath test altogether. Refusal triggers an automatic license suspension. 180 days for a first-time offense, 3 years for a second offense, 5 years for a third, and lifetime loss for 4 or more. Most people panic, assume there's nothing they can do, and they just wait for court. They don't realize the RMV process runs separate from the criminal case, and that they only have a 15-day window to request a hearing and challenge that suspension. And once that deadline passes, the RMV locks in your suspension. What's worse is even if you request a hearing, it's very difficult to get the RMV to give your license back. To get your license back for the RMV, they rely on just a couple of things. One, did the police have reasonable cause to pull you over? And two, did you actually refuse the breath test? In almost every case, the RMV is going to side with the police when they say they did. Now you're stuck paying reinstatement fees, completing alcohol education programs, and paying higher insurance premiums for years. And the longer you wait, the less leverage you have. The smart move, act immediately. Don't do what most people do and do nothing, because you can fight for your license. This is why it's essential that as soon as the suspension hits, you contact an attorney like us who know the Massachusetts OUI process. We can file for an RMV hearing, check if the stop or breath test was handled correctly, and look for errors that could get your license reinstated. While it's difficult, it's not impossible unless you do nothing. Here's how we handle it. Step 1, review the police report's stop and testing procedure to spot any legal issues. Step 2, request the RMV hearing within 15 days to reserve your right to fight the suspension. In step 3, prepare your defense before the next court date so we're not reacting, we're ready. Look, losing your license doesn't have to be the end of the road, but it's on you to do something about it. If you or someone you know is facing a license suspension for an OUI, contact our office immediately.